Good morning, Mark Soderberg with ADM Investor Services with your morning ag outlook for Tuesday, October the 15th. Well, mostly lower trade here overnight. Corn right now is about 1 to 2 lower. Beans 8 to 9 lower. Just recently bounced off session lows. Lower in both products as well, $1 to $2 lower in the meal, 20 to 30 points lower in the bean oil. Wheat prices have recovered from the weakness overnight, pretty much trading steady here as we get closer to the pause. Speculative traders were pretty active sellers across the ag space yesterday. We had them selling about 18,000 contracts in corn, 9,000 contracts in the soybeans, 6,000 in wheat, and about 7,000 contracts in the bean oil. They were buyers of about 4,000 in the meal, and that extended their long position back to about 90,000 contracts. Both corn and soybeans saw a pretty big jump in open interest with yesterday's trade, suggesting to me, I think it was a combination of speculative selling, new money, short money coming into the market, and farmers selling here off the combine here as harvest rolls along. Part of the overnight pressure, I think, is also being related to weakness in the energy markets. Spot crude oil is down about $3 a barrel right now. At the lows overnight, it was down about $4 a barrel. Not a whole lot of fresh news here at the moment. That won't be the case later today. We get export inspections at 10 o'clock, NOPA crush at 11 o'clock, while we'll get crop progress and conditions this afternoon after the close. Much of this data delayed a day due to the Columbus Day holiday. NOPA crush is expected to have reached just over 170 million bushels in September, well above the 158 NOPA members crushed in August and the 165.5 crushed in September of last year. Oil stocks held by NOPA members is expected to have dropped slightly to right around 1.1 billion pounds. Soybeans in Brazil being planted rather slowly, 8% as of late last week, about half of the 17% pace from a year ago. Their first corn crop is going in a little smoother, 42% of the crop planted there, just slightly above the pace from a year ago. Rains are expected to start filling in here across some of these drier regions, central part of the state, as monsoonal rains have begun to shift north. Much like the Climate Prediction Center here in the U.S., Australia's Weather Bureau also states that the likelihood of a La Nina developing in coming months has decreased, and if it did develop, will likely be rather weak and shorter in duration. U.S. corn shipments into Mexico will be temporarily slowed due to freight derailment in Mexico. It's just the latest of a number of issues that have slowed movement of agricultural products to our largest importer. CONAB, they just released their production estimates for 24-25. They placed Brazilian soybean production at 166 million metric tons, a record, but just shy of the USDA's 169. Corn, they got that coming in at 119.7 million metric tons, well below the USDA's 127, and they've got wheat at 8.26 million metric tons versus USDA's 9 million metric ton estimate last Friday. Looks like Jordan did pass on their recent tender for 120,000 tons of wheat. New lows here overnight for D's corn, while also violating its 50-day moving average, however, still holding above the $4 level. I look for harvests to have reached about 48% as of Sunday. No beans now well under $10. Looking for a price level that stimulates a better export demand. I'm guessing harvest progress this afternoon will be about 2/3 complete. And wheat prices, again, looks like we've perked up here a little bit, still watching the situation in Russia on whether they have indeed established a price floor, and if so, at what level. So thank you for listening, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful day.